Last time on Will Save. From action to thriller, Nico and Heerz investigated a sound from the darkness. When they found the source, a bloodied statue, they discovered that the blood comes from the same race as the captains. After investigation, the group sliced into a secret door discovered by Rick 19 and Dr. OK. What they found was chilling. Captain Ramin lied dead on the floor. But didn't our adventurers just see the captain on the bridge? Tensions mount when the secret door hisses open. Is this the killer? Find out this time on Will Save.
Speaking of music, besides the fact that Nick's clap was really late to start, we all clapped
is he messing with us on that one?
I don't know. He might be. It might just be latency problems. But Nick's a musician.
It was like 2 seconds late.
Yeah. But hey, you know what? You know what I really wanted to just drill down to was the fact, just wanted to show some of the music on our podcast, some love. Just wanted to call out how some of this music comes about. Obviously, some of it is from Syrinscape. Always lovely.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure.
Yes, thanks.
Thank you. Yes.
Thanks,
Yes.
Thank you very much for setting the mood.
It's almost as if that is exactly what you intended to do, and you did it. Also, thank you to Audio Jungle and some of the creators on there. That's where we pull some of this intro music from. But then also, I'm going to give a shout out to our late clapper, Nick Belcher, for coming up with a lot of
slow
this
clap
music.
for him.
Slow clap.
We'll all clap really out of time. And Nick is really appreciating that right now. For anyone who can't see, which is everyone.
It's lag, guys. It's lag.
There's just lag in our system. Yeah. So it's good.
But he's talented.
If lag could be embodied in an animal right now on my end, it would be a sloth.
It would be a sloth. But what's weird is that your voice, it seems like you're picking up on our conversation perfectly.
It's not on my end. It's on your guys' end. So
how did all four of us lined up? Sorry, I can't count ever. 4 of us can line up, and one of us is always slow, and it's our fault.
I don't know. I'm not the one who makes internet rules. You need to talk to somebody else.
To our resident IT people, Kelly and Will.
KELLY.
Yes, that's exactly my role.
We'll fix the clap delay bug.
We'll fix the clap delay bug.
Just for clap.
What we need to do is we all just need to get on a
push
LAN
a
with
patch.
a closed system using a switch. That would eliminate it.
That's true. But then at that point, I
Kind
feel
of
like
switch. Are we going fiber? Are we doing like
I wouldn't.
LAN party?
gigabit? Are we doing?
I'd recommend ETH.
We doing LAN party? Like just 100?
We should do it. We should just
fiber optic.
when we do in
my
person.
tower.
We should do like a LAN, like all Ethernet direct into the switch. No wireless.
Have a LAN party?
crap.
yeah, we'll
I'm
just have a LAN
down.
party. We'll
Sweet.
just hook up with Dante. We're all set. It'll be
Yep.
good.
We could
just
just
have
take
to
over my
run.
house and my attic and all that stuff.
And
Just
then
come over.
And then people will just ask, do you record in person? And we'll be like, yes, all in the same house in different rooms over Zoom and not together. And they'll be like, wow, that's so innovative.
But
I mean, that's how I used to play.
I'm
Like,
talking post-COVID, John.
Post-COVID.
I mean, that's how I used to play Call of Duty, or not Call of Duty.
Halo?
Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike.
No,
Counter-Strike?
Counter-Strike.
No, Quake 2.
Yeah.
Action
yeah,
Quake
Quake 2,
2.
classic.
I keep wanting to say Code Red, Command and Conquer.
Doom.
Unreal.
Command and Conquer.
that's what it is. Command and
This is
Conquer. Wow.
dangerous. I'm starting to get nerd knowledge, and now I'm triggering the rest of everybody here.
Yep. Now we are all. No.
Flashbacks to childhood.
So much fun. Oh, you'd always have like a bunch of candy there.
Oh man, my favorite thing about those LAN. Remember those when they like there was like a 1 year period where they'd have the LAN party like stores that you would go sign up or log in, get your own computer, and you're in a room, like a dark room with a bunch of other nerds doing stuff on the computer. We would have LAN parties where everybody in that room would be playing the same game of Counter-Strike, and it was the best because like you'd shoot somebody that's they're doing something really well, and you'd hear on the other side of the room like mother.
Classic.
Net cafes.
And then
internet cafes.
At some point, like you'd hear like your mom in the back. You'd be like, "Hold on, I can't pause the live game. Hold on, wait."
Well, no, the internet cafe is like it was. You're sitting in rows with other players.
Well,
like,
if your mom comes with you to the net cafe, though. Mom standing
but
behind
she like
you.
comes
Very
back.
nice.
Yeah. Wow, did you just kill that person?
The funniest thing that
You shot
happened
the
to me on an
monsters.
online game was I randomly came across in a PvP game on Destiny 2, came across one of my friends, and I was getting ready to snipe this guy, and I hesitated. I'm like, wait, is that such and such? And the person spotted me. He wasted no time. He just pulled the trigger.
Oh, wow. They didn't know it was you. Or there's a secret grudge.
No, he knew it was me because he's messaged me right after, and he's just like,
Amazing.
You need better friends.
Well, speaking
That's
of...
why I have you guys.
Speaking of...
we would never do that to you.
I mean...
Unrelated transitions.
was
Since
that,
it's our
John?
20th episode.
20th episodes.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it's
Happy
the big
20.
2-0, as they say. It's a big number for podcasting. It's not. I don't know why I said
This
that.
podcast
2-0,
still can't
2-0.
rent a car, though.
It's 20 hours.
It's
at
20
least.
hours. I think it's 100 hours. I heard is when you can get like syndicated or like set for reruns and stuff. Right? Is that how
I
it
don't
goes? I don't know. Email us
We'll
or
talk to the lawyers.
Yeah. Or shoot us an email if you're a lawyer or if you're not. Here's a question. Last week, you all came about a large number of discoveries, including a seemingly murder weapon shaped like the Kasathan homeworld intergenerational ship.
I mean, I'm no detective, but that was the murder weapon.
Something must be.
Yeah.
You have
Because
not
then you
done
come across-
forensics on it yet?
Well, because here's the thing. You then come across a secret compartment and a body of
That matched the murder weapon.
that did seem to match the murder weapon. It did make sense. The divot in the back of the head, the
I mean, I'm really good
Trophy.
at Clue.
Plus, it
And
was
then-
Kasathan blood. We knew that. Or Heerz knew that
Yep.
from looking at it.
So we have the room, we have
You have
the
the room,
weapon, we
have the
just
body.
need the suspect.
You need
pillars.
a suspect. You need motivation,
And then
right?
we
There's
can win
always
the game.
means, motivation, and what's the other one?
Opportunity.
For what? No, for Clue, you just need suspect,
Opportunity.
weapon, and room.
That's true. Well, but here's the thing. You come in, there's the body. 3 of you are exploring a secret access point in this chamber. And one of you is keeping watch. When the door starts to open to the secret chamber. Who do you guys think it is?
Well,
I wanted to ask before we jump back into our regularly scheduled story.
I have a theory.
That's what I'm interested in.
So, I kind of get the feeling that it's like a parasite that could be shape-shifting in nature. Because we started this whole thing by killing bugs. So what if bugs were already loose on the ship prior to, and they've taken over the hosts and are now getting more people to...
So I know we're not like in game right yet, but like, could you do a life science check to see if there are even creatures that do that? I feel like you're just...
Well, I think it was Dr. OK who did a life science check on...
No, but I mean like a general life science check of like what creatures do we know? You know, out of all my studies, I know there are 6 different characters or creatures that can do shape-shifting of any kind or whatever.
I think Dr. OK did that.
Yeah, I narrowed it down a bit.
And that can kind of squeeze, right? Can compress.
Yeah.
And you did recall that there were a handful, not quite sure, though.
How many of those were parasites?
Do you want me to?
Yeah, I was like, okay.
That's my thought. Those things clamped down pretty hard, and we didn't get to the end stage. We do know they died in acid.
How compressible? Like, how small are we talking? Like, a cup of water? Beer?
Well,
water is essentially incompressible, so it wouldn't be water.
No, but what's the smallest? Maybe that size there.
No, but that's when he says compressible, he means like it's probably a full size creature that can.
Flat.
Clearly, there was some ooze inside the vent that you all found underneath Algiana's bed, and that is what led you to believe.
And we
it was
found
acidic
out
in nature, right?
It's a fucking brain slug.
The space lice.
I don't think it was necessarily acidic. Sorry.
No, the ooze wasn't acidic.
We found out, correct. It's like the space lice don't emit or create any slime.
I don't know that you rolled a life science check, but you could. I would say that you could recall that they, the caustic remains of a space louse, or an asteroid louse, doesn't quite seem to be the same consistency or makeup as.
And space louse don't have any kind of transformative ability.
Not that you recall.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the bug, pestilence theory. Is there anything else?
I mean that's a good question of like who is going to walk through this door right now. The possibilities are pretty much anybody who we've seen on this ship.
I think it's
whether
Raph.
It's what?
I think it's Raph.
Graph?
I also think that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm sold on that one.
Up to something.
What if he just didn't know? What if he walked the captain back to the?
That's not the captain.
Well, Graf didn't know that.
We have to assume at this point that that's the real captain. Graf walked back with the fake captain alone by himself. Perfect opportunity for him to be either infected, killed, or possessed by whatever he walked back to that cabin.
Yeah, it could be the fake captain.
And
at least there was a fake captain.
Graf did walk back as you all were leaving the bridge after confronting Lozu about her gambling issue. Then Graf did come back in as you all were leaving.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Is like I don't necessarily think Graf. Like you're trying to say Graf is the shapeshifter?
I'm trying to say Graf is a shapeshifter. I still think that there are multiple shapeshifters and that they take control of their hosts.
So that's something we know.
Well, we know certainly it was the captain.
We know that's not the case. We know that they are taking the shape of of somebody else, but they're not taking the body of that person. If that makes sense.
We will have to find the body of Graf at some point, but we found the body of the captain.
That's if Graf is dead. That's what I'm saying. Is that we don't know. There's no evidence either to or for or against Graf being one of these creatures. That's all I'm saying. Like there's.
I know it's Go ahead.
Yeah, speculation. Objection. Speculation.
Well, we more or less ruled out Lozu. She's still kind of suspicious, but it doesn't seem like she is aware. I don't know. Either she's being manipulated or she's not involved. But
I'm on the same page as you for that one. That Lozu is not a shapeshifter because a shapeshifter wouldn't know about her history of gambling addiction and all that other stuff, unless these shapeshifters have some kind of way of absorbing their memories, which that's just crazy talk. This is sci-fi, not fiction.
Yeah, that's where you're going to draw the line. Not drift travel. Crazy talk of inheriting memories. Outrageous. That would never make its way into Starfinder. Yeah, impossible. Outlandish.
So out of all the characters that we've run into so far on this ship,
who do you think it is?
I think is going to walk through that door right now.
We have a vote for Graf, possibly 2 votes for Graf.
2 votes.
I think it's going to be the captain himself.
The real captain or the fake captain?
Well, no, the real captain's dead. Don't you me.
I really like side note because you can use in any situation. It just depends on your inflection. You were like, I think the captain will come.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to right now.
Wait, hold on.
Because you know the answer.
Are we? Hold on. Is the evidence circumstantial that that the body that we found is the real captain? Or
no, we verified that it was, right?
Because it is Kasathan blood. I think that was what At least two players had said it was a Kasathan blood, and the captain was a Kasathan.
So, Jin Shiroga was...
Jin Shiroga!
Who was he with?
She.
The Hobgoblin? All we know, the Hobgoblin was with the goblins. That's the only connection we know.
And with the fake captain at one point, and Lozu at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know. It depends on your definition.
No, I mean like
who he met,
like association with. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, just the goblins, as far as we know.
Okay.
Although, honestly, who knows?
And we saw Algiana conspiring, possibly,
Before she vanished.
with
The Vesk.
She could be a shapeshifter.
She could also be a shapeshifter,
Yeah, she
who
could
I
be.
think might. Which case, what I think who might be coming through the door is a shapeshifter.
But
Whoever
the
it
only
is.
person we know is actually a shapeshifter is the captain. That's the only one we know for
Yeah.
certain.
Yeah, for
Or
certain.
whoever made themselves
For
look to be the captain. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Man, this is like... Somebody taking
I mean,
notes on this?
Anybody could be, like, they could look like anybody coming through that door. We're not going to know until we roll some hella rolls on them to try to figure
What
it
about
out, to be
Song?
honest.
Song's not
Because they could be
shapeshifter,
disguised as anyone.
right?
Yeah, 'cause Song's got metal parts and gears to him. He's like a sentient robot.
They.
That's an
They're-
android, yeah?
An
They're-
android
they're a
is
sentient
more
robot.
than such as a sentient robot. Yeah,
But
there's
do
more to
we
it.
know that they are actually composed of that? Like when we see them in front of us? Like maybe they could be disguised as an android.
Yeah, it could.
That's the thing, is we don't know anything about these
shapeshifters.
Maybe they're governed by a wireless hub as opposed to an actual land
Wait, what are you
switch.
going on about?
Nick is just
This is far too much speculation. John, just move the story forward.
wow. So I have two calls for Grath, one call for the captain, another call for get the damn thing going. Is that right?
Rate of
Yeah,
play,
just-
rate of play, rate of
Just
play.
open the door.
Oh, Will, you didn't say what you thought it would be, though.
Yeah.
just-
Well, it
that's
could
what.
be, I think it's a shapeshifter.
Oh, okay. That's
right,
a very.
But is it a
general
shapeshifter
answer.
in its actual
who
form,
knows?
or
Who knows?
shapeshifter
Who
in a
knows?
form of somebody
Who
else?
Who knows?
I just love the GIF we have in our
Hmm.
Starfinder Theories chat on Slack. It's literally Paul McCartney just turning his chair and it's like, who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? Well, since one of you asked if we can move the story forward, I wasn't planning on it. I thought we'd just chat the whole time about who it could be. And then next episode, we'd open the door. But I changed my mind.
So we're not opening the door. We're gonna.
No, we're going to open the door because
We're going
we'll
to close the door. We're all
Yeah.
going to go to bed.
We're just,
Rewind. Start over.
we're going to start over from the beginning. And you all are in the docking bay of Legacy Station. No, I'm just kidding. I think Rick is the only person who sees this.
We hear it, though, I thought.
You did say that everybody else heard it,
there-
though. Can
is
we
there
see the
traffic?
map? We don't see it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, classic.
And as soon as I hear it, I want to try and cover.
The door opens. Suffice to say that the lighting in here is still dim. And as it opens, there's a set of bright light from out in the server bay. And you see the tall outline of someone step through the doorway. And as they step through, you see the cargo bay lighting illuminate a Vesk. As Trostinek steps through, decked out in armor and some couple weapons on him. Trostinek, I think, sees Rick's.
Can I roll a stealth?
Do you want to roll a stealth?
Of course, I want to roll a stealth. You didn't even ask me.
Okay. Because
Rude.
I thought that you weren't, but then let's see what Trostinek sees.
I got 10
Plus
plus 1. 11.
10 plus 1, 11. Trostinek looks right at you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, put that down. I'm not here to get shot at. Is that what you're doing here? Exactly? Shooting?
Rick is going to stand up then, since he's clearly seen, and he's going to step out around the boxes and slowly walk forward to this box and say, "What are you doing in this room?"
Is Algiata here?
You are not the one asking questions here. Put your weapons on the ground.
Forward. Do you still have your weapon raised?
Yes, of course. It's trained on him.
Okay. Trostinek sees the captain.
Oh, sweet Vesk Prime. Is that the captain? What did you do? What happened here?
Heerz is going to roll a sense motive.
Okay.
On him. And
Heerz, you come out, right? And you're stepping out into plain sight. Okay.
Yeah. And
okay.
That's a 20.
That's a 20. Okay. Sorry, Nico, go ahead.
Nico's going to roll a stealth roll, and Nico's
going to roll a stealth roll.
Yeah, so that's what? 10
and Dr. K, you moved around. Are you?
Yeah, I also wanted to sneak back and cover.
Okay. So Dr. OK and Nico are stepping out and around the other side of the central pillar secret access area, trying to hide around the corner. And Heerz is rolling a sense motive, got a 20. Dr. OK, Nico, what did you all get?
16 for stealth.
That's
16.
an 18 for stealth.
18. Okay. From Nico, you can't see Trostinek. Dr. OK, from what you can see, it doesn't seem like he's noticed you. Here's your sense motive. You got a 20. That would probably give you the sense that it seems odd that he's here, but he seems genuinely concerned about the captain and genuinely perplexed why you all are here.
Can
Answer
I roll?
my question, Rick. Here's what are you all doing here? What happened to the captain?
The question is, what are you doing here?
Rick, you're rolling a perception.
Yeah, I'm going to roll perception on, like, a very close perception of him to see if I recognize anything different from the Trostinek we knew before. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
17 plus 5 is 22.
22. You know, he seems nervous. It looks similar for all intents and purposes, but it's just something about him seems nervous. Doesn't seem out of line from the Trostinek that you spoke with last time in the starboard cargo area.
I'm here because Algiata might be hiding here. She told me about this secret compartment yesterday, but I only just came here to look. Why are you here? You still haven't answered my question, either of you.
There are two things I have concern with. There are two things that I have concern about.
One at a time. I can't understand both of you.
One, this is a secret compartment that you should not have knowledge of. And two,
I'm the one who's friends with the security chief. I'm surprised that you have knowledge of this.
Where have you been the last 24 hours?
I've been on the ship, and then I was imprisoned by you four, and then I've been in my room. I've been on the ship for the past 24 hours.
And how did you get out of said room?
Well, I was able to get out. I'm able to bypass the door. I am a professional bounty hunter, you know. And I heard the commotion on the bridge over the intercom, and I when I showed up, everything was okay. And then I remembered this compartment and thought I'd come look for Algiata.
Why would Algiata, the security officer, be hiding away in a crate or something?
I don't know. I'm just as concerned as you are about her. You still haven't answered my question.
I do not buy any of this.
Seems like bullshit.
And
what was your question?
He says,
you still haven't answered my question.
And what question was that?
Why are you here?
We are investigating the death of the captain, and you are one of our prime suspects. Put down your weapons.
I thought that you would be investigating
Put down
Algiata.
your weapons.
and as you say that, Trostenek's face hardens. And whatever surprised or meaningful look he has in his eyes fades, and he levels his stare at Rick and at Heerz. He raises his hand and points to Rick and Heerz.
curse you, meddlers. We were so close to pulling this thing off with minimal bloodshed, but you just couldn't let it go. And I let you best me the first time, but I will not make the same mistake twice.
I should have shot him.
And then he pulls out a pistol to shoot. Roll for initiative.
Damn. Wow. I mean, he didn't learn his lesson the first time.
I should have just shot him.
7.
He is thinking that he's going to best you now.
Oh, really?
I have a feeling.
I still don't know if he's a shapeshifter or not, though.
I don't know.
Either way, he's
So-
trying to pull something he shouldn't be pulling.
He did just admit to something, and you pesky kids were getting in his way.
That was a pretty Scooby-Doo moment, yeah.
It was a Scooby-Doo moment, and I'm proud
Let's
of
take
it.
off his mask and see who he really is.
Yoinks! Let's go around.
Gang?
Did anybody get above 20?
I got at 20.
At 20, okay.
The dirty 20, yeah.
Okay. Anybody from 15 to 19?
17.
17 from Yachter. Okay. 10 to 14? No one. 5 to 9?
Me. 7.
Oh, 7. That's right. You said 7 earlier. And coming in at the caboose, just like his clap, at last.
I deeply resent that comment.
Well, that's fine. You have a lot of time to think about it before it's your turn, and you can tell me what you think about it. So, Nico,
You'll get the same comment.
what's your initiative?
1. Natural
Woo!
1.
Wow.
So it's going to be a 3. Actually, be a 4 technically, but
Oh, 4,
natural
okay.
1.
I was like, how did you roll a 1 if that is the case? All right. So I will say this. Trostanek is unaware of Nico and Dr. OK. So I am going to give both of you a surprise round in which you can act. And you can either make a move action or a standard action. So we're going to go in order in this surprise round. So it's going to be Dr. OK first. What would you like to do? Just for the listeners at home, Trostanek is about 10 to 15 feet in front of the door. Rick is still standing behind a cargo net. Heerz is around the corner next to the secret access, and Dr. OK and Nico are on the other side of the secret access entrance,
Can I see
crouching, hiding.
Trostnik at this point?
Yeah, you're standing in front of a low cargo container, maybe about
So I
3
have
or
like
4
cover,
feet high.
right?
Some cover, I'll say. What would you like to do?
I'd like to shoot said Trostnik with one of my few remaining inhibitors, pharmacological inhibitors.
Ooh.
I should say that we should try to keep him alive. Metagaming, perhaps, but we want to know as much as we can.
How would Heerz say that in game, though?
That sounds like hearsay.
Hearsay.
Sounds like hearsay.
Here's
bad,
that,
get
like,
punishment.
GM can't get punishments. No.
Yeah.
That's
I wish
false. I get
so good.
unlimited.
I'm gonna.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
Let's
fire.
keep this
Pharmacological
grubby little lizard alive. I wanna know
Pharmacological
everything we
inhibitor
know.
from Dr. OK. Technically not your turn, Heerz.
I'm sorry. Here said that.
It's all right.
Does a 6? No. Wait, I mean, what's the bonus? I think it's got to hit. It's totally got to hit.
What'd you get?
16 on the die. I'm just looking at
16 on the die against Casey.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Nice. It's
So
19.
that's with your Costajet. Okay, so that's with your Costajet injector. Cool. So
Liquidate.
how does that look? I'm
So
picturing like a
Dr. OK
blowgun,
is
but I
gonna-
know it's not a blowgun.
Yeah, so Dr. OK is just going to like remove a small vial from his custom micro lab that sort of like a gelatinous. Like you ever had those like Korean rice pudding like cakes?
No,
I
but they
think
sound
so.
good.
Like mochi?
No.
Okay.
Anyways, and
Rice cakes
insert
or
it into the Costajet liquidator, and it will
Fire.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's gonna hit his leg because that's like the side that's right near you.
So you'll need
And
to
what does it do?
Fort save.
Fort. So save.
Fortitude save.
From old Trusty.
Not quite as good as
Stay
a will
frosty,
save.
Trusty.
Not quite as
Dead
good.
man.
That is an 18. I think he
Yeah,
stayed frosty with that one.
Yeah, he stayed it. It's fine. So
He's good.
He also takes damage, so I'm gonna roll for that.
Yeah, what's the damage here?
7 points.
Woo! Wow. That's impressive.
Siete BTS?
So
7.
No,
gets hit with
six. 6 points.
Six.
Max damage.
Okay. So gets hit with this rice pudding injector that doesn't inject, but does probably hit an artery, and you see his leg, lose a little bit of support. And he seems to kind of, not stumble, but just kind of lean a bit more on his other leg. Nico, what do you want to do with your move or standard action?
John, so he still has the encumbered condition, but he doesn't also
okay.
have the entangled condition from
So he's encumbered,
inhibitor. Yes.
not entangled.
So it just affects really his movement speed.
Right.
It also affects skill saves or something, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll read that. We'll make sure we're all good. It is Nico's surprise round. What are you going to do?
So, Rules Court has been whatever. Rules Court is now in session.
Yes, there it is. There it is. Took
Rules
you a little
Court
while,
is now
but
in session.
You found your stride.
The Whigs hereby put forth that it is permissible to wield both a pistol in one hand and a dueling sword in another. Do the Tories say nay?
Nah, that's fine.
I say,
Rabble. Is that-
Rabble.
Yeah, is that how this goes? Can I objection?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, it's not really an objection, but I was just going to read out encumbered.
Yeah, sure.
All of your speeds are reduced by 10 feet.
Yes.
Your maximum dexterity bonus to your armor class is reduced to +2.
Yeah.
You take a -5 penalty to strength and dexterity-based checks.
Yeah.
Look like an F. Or you take your armor's check penalty,
Okay.
whichever is worse.
And Will, how long does that last again, by the way?
I think it's equal to my key ability score. I was actually looking that up, and
Okay.
I think
Let me
it's
know in
like
a
3 or
sec.
4 rounds.
Okay. Let me know in a sec when you find it. Nico, there's nothing wrong unless one of those weapons is a two-handed weapon, which I don't think either is. Then I think you are allowed to wield both in each hand.
The
But the
eyes
question
have
is, what did you have in your hand when this started, though?
So, as you guys recall, I drew one of my pistols when I entered into the secret compartment prior to from last week.
Okay.
So I still had that in hand. Hearing the stuff that's getting ready to go down, Nico drew his dueling sword in the other.
Okay.
Now,
so
here's
that's your
my
move
question.
action.
Yeah,
what's
here's
your question?
Here's my follow-up question.
Yeah.
The Whigs doth put forward the notion that when using a pistol or sword, you are using them independently. Therefore, the rules of multi-weapon fighting do not apply. That I will
False.
get my +3 bonus, seeing as though that I
No.
am not wielding or using said sword in the event of an attack.
So, you're saying you're
Here's
only
the
going to use
thing.
one or the other.
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
When you're just using one or the other, that's fine. But if you're going to use both during a full round action, then you will still take the same penalties.
So that's what I'm saying, is that if I'm just using one while having the other one drawn, but don't use it, I get my +3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be
Nobody's
the same
debating
as if
that.
you just had, as if you didn't have anything. It's like you're just using one of those as an attack. That's fine. Yep.
But at the same time, you could swing the sword for a -3 and then shoot the gun
for
for
a
-3.
Yeah.
And there
Which
are
would be
some
0
skills.
because you.
I forget what feat it is, but there is a feat that says if you hit multiple targets, you get a bonus extra for each one or more damage or something.
Yeah.
There are benefits to doing something like that. There's also, I think for the Blitz soldier, there's a lot of skills that let you, if you do a range attack first and then a melee following that, you get a bonus on your melee. All these other.
Okay.
So yes, there are definitely benefits to wielding both a long range and short range weapon or a
Okay.
melee weapon.
let's move out of the surprise round into round 1. I want to get to some combat because I want to kill all of you.
Wait, go back. I want to talk about more rules. That's my favorite part.
I have a rules update.
Quick update.
Rules court.
So, according to the Character Operations Manual, the effect of an inhibitor lasts for a number of rounds equal to 3 plus your key ability score modifier, minimum of 1 round.
Okay.
I believe my key ability score is Intelligence.
Okay. Yeah, that's what you choose as a biohacker. I think
Yeah, and I have +4.
So 7 rounds. Woo! Cool. 30.
Very nice.
Yeah, pretty impressive. Is that what, 42 seconds? Okay, 42 seconds of being encumbered. It is round 1. Rick 19, what are you doing at the top of round 1?
Right. So first thing Rick's going to do is shout to, according to the Vesk, presumably just Heerz, because he doesn't know anybody else. Oh, I guess he knows Dr. Okay's there now. But he's going to say, we need to seal this room again. And then he's going to open fire. And so... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, yeah, I was gonna ask how do I use punishments, but I just already rolled it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1. These are the moments that I savor and I will listen back to as I'm going to sleep. Or when you all roll 1.
Even my wife laughed at that.
Oh, see? See? That's how we all know. All right, I think it's time for the Paizo official.
You really screwed my day.
Critical fumble deck. All right, you ready?
Nick.
Oh, let me take these rules cards. Buy rules cards. Here we go. 3, 2, tell me when to stop. I'm going to flip it in front of the
Stop
screen.
already.
Okay. Oh, you want the top card?
Yeah, let's take the top.
Okay, top card. And that is what kind of a weapon again? It is a...
It's a heavy weapon.
Heavy wedding. Heavy wedding.
Heavy
wedding?
It's a heavy wedding.
It's like the red wedding. Wow. It got inside my armor. You take half weapon damage each round for 1d4 rounds.
Ouch.
What?
Yeah, that sucks.
That is that is
Wait,
bad.
You take that as damage?
Yeah. You take half of your weapon damage each round for 1d4 rounds.
Kev, are you really going to take that?
Like,
I mean, what can I do?
How does that work? Like, what?
So does
what
do I
happens
take
to the weapon? Like, if he fires at
It's like an electrical
somebody-
discharge is like shocking me back or something.
Yeah, and so you're going to take that damage for 1d4 rounds.
So the enemy takes full damage and I take half of that?
Well, if you hit,
Yeah.
the thing
But
is
even
that
but you don't
at
miss,
a 1.
you always roll for damage then.
Wait, what?
So if he fires and misses, he still takes damage.
Yeah, so even if you like this doesn't stop you from doing anything, you're just going to take damage.
Do you only
And
roll
what
the
is your bonus
1d4?
on a 1? Because I think a 1 is an automatic miss. Like you miss Trustanek. Trustanek doesn't get hit.
Yeah, my bonus is a +7.
Yeah, so you don't hit. And it's a miss anyway. So I'm going to roll a d4. You roll your weapon damage.
This thing's at 1d10.
Dude, you lucked out. You got 1 round.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Let's get 8 points of damage, so it's 4 points.
4.
Yeah, so as you try and fire, it must shock you, and something happens, and it like shocks your forearm, and the shot goes wild. Goes wild, and you take 4 points of damage.
That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
But
That
it
could have been way worse.
Could have been way
so
worse.
bad. Yeah.
I was hoping for more than 1 round, but it's all right. Dr. Okay, it's your turn. Let's keep this combat going as you all are fighting somebody you weren't expecting in a secret compartment that you also weren't expecting.
We're half expecting
I'm sure
this.
he sort of sees me at this point. Maybe
It's a
I don't know.
potential. It's a possibility, but
I don't expect that the Costajet Liquidator necessarily makes a lot of noise.
Yeah,
Goes
the
off.
2 things that I don't usually expect are that cost eject injectors make much noise, and the Spanish Inquisition. 2 things
Yeah.
that I don't really
Yeah.
ever expect. Yeah,
Never
so,
expect that.
So, what do you want to do?
I'll hit him again. With
You
I'll-
shoot again. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just-
Do you have more?
Yeah, I can hit him with a just
With a
a
booster?
regular. Well,
A little helper?
The weapon itself, without any biohacks,
Oh, okay.
is does 1d4 plus 2 acid.
Okay. So, what does that look like?
It's has its magazine of
Right, but do you kind of go through and you're
Caustral
like,
tank.
oh, shoot,
Oh shoot! I don't have any more things.
Well, I do, but I'm thinking I might save it.
Okay, you're gonna saber it. Okay, so you shoot with just a blank one that deals acid damage.
Yeah.
Cool. Give me that shot. Let me know what it is.
That is 14.
That is a miss.
Oh,
Yikes.
yikes!
14.
Alrighty.
Remember that.
Alrighty. You want to do anything else with your turn? It's a miss as this injector sticks into the crate next to Trostanek.
I'm not going to do anything right now. I think
You're
I'm
not
in a
gonna do
good spot.
You're just cruising.
He can't get around this crate, can he?
He could probably... You have cover if he wants to shoot at you.
Okay, so can I, just want to,
You want to move?
Sure. Not really. I just want to fortify my position.
Okay. You could do a defensive attack, but you already attacked. So,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Fine.
Okay. All right. You're good.
Yeah, I'm not going to use my move action, I don't think. Probably.
Okay.
Somebody tell me how I suck at Starfinder combat. Right me.
Because you're not making yourself.
Because I don't know what to do.
I think that
I
they
like
would probably
my
say
position.
you should do your defense. You could have done a defensive attack where you get a -4 to your attack, but you get a plus to your AC. So I would have imagined that you trying to crouch down, you lean over, shoot, and come back.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it would have. That's
You
fine.
suppose? You suppose?
Yeah,
Okay.
I wanted to hit him.
Yeah, I get that. I understand. It is the end of Dr. Ok's turn, and it is Drostanek's turn. What is Drostanek going to do? Does he fire at the person who electrocuted themselves or the slug? Going to do 1 to 3 slug, 4 to 6 Rick. That's a 5. So, Drostanek.
I do have partial cover, correct?
I would say that you have partial cover because you are behind a large crate. So, Drostanek aims this pistol at you. Just looks right down the sight. That is a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that
What?
hits.
Are you kidding me?
Obviously.
He aims down the
Is it
sight.
KAC?
Yeah, that would be against KAC.
Okay.
Does it with the -2?
It's an 18 with a -2. Thank you for that reminder. Does that still
Still
hit?
hit.
Oh, that's 5 points of damage.
Wait a second.
As maybe you just weren't paying attention and you were looking down at your arm and
So I
staying
don't get
in
anything
just
with
the same
the
thing.
partial cover too, and also
You
what's
already
the
have
KAC?
partial
Partial covers if you
plus
get shot
8.
at.
Yeah, so you already have. Here's the thing: partial cover would give a +2 to AC. If you both of you have partial cover right now, if you were to try and squeeze or move closer behind that box, I think if Rick ducked behind the box, Rick would pretty much have total cover. There's no way that you would be able to see. And I would say that Dr. OK, you would probably have cover or possibly improved cover depending on how you went behind the box. But right now you have partial cover. But he didn't fire at you. So Trostanek fires at Rick and then just takes the pistol, looks at it, snarls, and then throws the pistol on the ground and looks over at Heerz. What will happen next round? Heerz, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Wait, so he only had one shot? Is that what happened?
Yeah, he shot. And then, he probably should have done a double attack. That's okay. But then he would have had a -4, so he shot. And then, but you know what? He did drop it. So what he's going to do is... I don't know why I didn't even think about this. He is going to... Huh? Yeah, why did you remind me?
No, I'm just confused. He shot once and then dropped his gun.
Yeah, because I was really focused on trying to make that happen because what he really wants to do, and this is exactly what happens, he turns to look at Heerz, and then he takes 2 steps forward.
God dang it.
Oh, that's 15 feet, which is fine. It's within his covered movement. Kind of slowly starts to move his way over, and then just takes his hand to his side. And Rick, you see, as he brings his hand around, you hear and this warhammer just starts to light up, and electricity starts to course around his hand as he moves towards Heerz to swing. Heerz, what are you doing?
So I can defend myself now. Oh yeah, this is my turn. So
This is your
he's
turn.
not attacking
Yes.
on this turn? He can't.
No,
right?
But you are
can't.
in a threatened square though, so be careful. If you were to leave that square, you will get an attack of opportunity.
Or if you
But you can do a
shoot-
guarded step.
You can do a guarded step. Also, if you shoot within melee range, you will incur attack of opportunity or cast a spell.
I'm sorry, could someone explain to me the guarded step again?
Yeah.
5-foot step, but that takes your entire move. Is that right?
Oh,
Yep.
Well,
So that's your move action is to move 5 feet out of the way without incurring
But
attack
you get
of
to
opportunity.
do so without incurring the attack of opportunity.
Or you
So
could just
can
incur
literally-
it and take the
Shut up,
chance,
John.
or shoot a spell. I'm
Don't
pretty
listen
much
to
just
John.
riding on Rick's high right now because Rick's just feeding me things to do, so it's good.
yeah, but presumably he can just move and attack me again if I take a guarded step. So, I mean,
That's
for this
true,
whole turn.
but
Yes, you
But-
could.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
You
Kevin.
could.
That if you don't move, then and you use a ranged weapon, does magic also incur?
Yes.
Attack
spells.
So if you do a spell or use a ranged weapon right now,
In a
then he
threatened
gets an
square.
attack of opportunity.
Yes.
So then he can still attack you the next turn. And so that'd be 2 attacks instead of 1. But if you do the guarded step back, then you can get out of his attack and do an attack of your own, or you can do a guarded step back and then run for it.
What do you want to
So
do?
you'll lose that'd be your full move. Your full turn would be moving, but you'll be out of his range at least.
Yeah.
Here's is gonna take a guarded step back.
Okay.
And going to
Onto the body of the
onto
captain.
the head of
Oh
Captain
God. Okay.
Green and going to shoot a magic missile.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. And so that is used to the die being okay. I got it. I'm gonna roll right now. 1d4.
Yeah,
you only
roll.
get 2 magic missiles though, right?
Sorry,
You only get 2 shots of magic missile because it's not a full
because
turn.
I can't take a full action because I took a guard
Yeah.
step. Yeah. Oh, good God! It's just 4.
4.
You only rolled 1.
I rolled 2. Oh, you're right.
Oh. Okay. So it's not 4 points of damage.
I'm just gonna
What-
do like 1d4 plus 0 then to round it. Okay, so it's actually 7 points of damage.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Not bad. Nice.
That's good. Good job here.
You see Trostenek get hit, kind of shake their eyes off, and then look back at you even fiercer.
Oh God. Gross.
Nico, what are you doing?
So, can I pop around the corner and shoot Trostenek and then get back behind cover?
Yeah, I don't see why not. I will say that you're already behind cover now, so he probably wouldn't shoot you. Don't forget that you can do the defensive attack as well.
You can't move, shoot, and move unless you have that feat, right?
Really? I feel like we did that last combat. Are we correcting ourselves now?
I want to be right. Whatever.
Rules Lawyer is now in session.
Alrighty, let's see.
I don't even know where that would fall under. That's under.
Yeah, you're right. You need a shot on the run. That's as a full action. You can move up to your speed, make a single ranged attack at any point.
Oh, that's different. That's
Normal. You can move only before or after an attack with a ranged weapon, not
can't
both.
split your. That's
Yeah.
that's a
So if we made
That's
that mistake
another
last time, thanks for noticing, Kev.
for who? Who did that?
I don't know. I feel like I did. Maybe someone else did.
I think you did.
It was-
You cheated. You owe us.
Whoa! Wow. Okay. Wow. Harsh. Okay. Cool. Now that we're all looking down at our rule books, Nico, no, you cannot go shoot and then come back.
You could right now though shoot from behind cover. Right.
Yes, you could.
So it's not the same as moving out, shooting, and moving back in. You're just leaning around the corner to shoot through cover or with cover. And the way they discuss cover in the book is you draw a line from one of your corners. So your corner would be the corner sharing that wall
Yep.
through or to the character. So you technically could see this guy from standing behind cover. Right, John?
I think so. I don't think that they would get cover because you're kind of leaning around. But again, you can do a fight defensively, and you will get a +2 bonus AC in case they attack you next turn.
John's really trying to sell that to
But
us
a
for some
-4.
reason.
I'm trying to get you guys to do more things because I myself am not always good at thinking of more things because I'm mostly just thinking about a million other things and doing all those calculations wrong. So, what do you want to do, Nico?
Nico, hearing the electro charge of the hammer, does it cinematically for flavor, peeks around the corner for a second, sees Trostenek with the hammer, and he's just going to pop out real quick and take a shot at Trostenek. with this pistol.
I am going to say that Trostnek's probably going to get partial cover just because of where, like, in the same way that you get partial cover because a line goes from his square to yours through the wall. It's the same backwards.
Actually, hold on.
So he'll probably get partial
Nico,
cover.
actually, instead of doing that, Nico's going to go to here, which is just
There you
behind
go.
this little trash can.
Okay.
And he's going to take
Yep.
a shot at Trostnek behind cover, with cover, but not Trostnek doesn't have any. So
I'll say that you have partial cover there. Yeah, that's fine.
So cover only gives you AC when you are being attacked.
yep.
Yes.
So like right now you're standing behind a probably we'll say it's a low object.
So that would only
A
give you
low
partial
object-
cover.
Gives you partial cover, but you have to be within 6 squares in order for it to be effective as low cover.
Yeah, and he is 1, 2, 3 within 6 squares, so it's fine.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm just saying. I'm just
No,
following the rules.
it's all good. You are the rules lawyer. We have designated you as so.
Rules lawyer.
Your salary and contract reflects that. But
Is that
that's
true?
it. What?
You guys are getting paid for this?
Yeah,
You guys are getting paid for this?
What?
Nico, roll.
We'll talk
What's
after.
your roll?
I got an
Yeah.
18, natural 18 on the die,
You're a real
plus 3.
Plus 3.
Plus
That-
it's 21.
Yeah, that hits. Against EAC or KAC?
That's going to be EAC.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Here we go. Sorry, what's kind of on my hand? 3.
3 points of damage. All right. As you shoot, probably hits his leg or hits his side. And he keeps going.
And he's just going to kind of yell out.
shot.
Yeah, go ahead.
As he takes a shot, he's going to yell out, "Hey, ugly, over here!" Woohoo!
And shoots. Okay. I like it. It's the top of round 2. Rick, what are you doing?
Yes. Before Rick shoots again, he's gonna tell Trostnek. He's like, "So, can you inform me? Are you hunting Algiata, or looking for her to help you with your plans?" And then he's gonna pull the trigger.
Wow.
Oh, how does punishment work? I add my 1 point to the roll or the attack.
I think whichever one you want to decide.
Well, then can I add it to damage?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Then I've got a 13 plus 7 to hit. That's a
Wait,
20 to
actually,
hit.
let me go back. I feel like it's a D20 roll. It's anything that you're rolling with a D20. This is a house
My
rule that
damage
we
is a
all came up
D20,
with.
so I can add it.
That's
Is that
false.
what you're saying?
Did we all agree on a D20? I feel like that was the intent.
Is it like a
That's fair.
skill check?
Yeah,
only?
like it could be a skill, could be an attack roll. So let's do that.
Okay.
'Kay.
I won't use it this time anyways.
Okay.
Since I already rolled. But now I know.
Okay.
So I will.
Shoot.
Yeah, I already shot. It's a 13 plus 7 to hit.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. Against KSE, that hits.
Yes.
Nice.
Pew! So that's a 10. That's only 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage
Fail.
as Trostnek gets hit in the back, and you see his muscles spasm under the armor. Well done. You shouted at him, asking him, goading him. Here's what are you doing? You're standing right above the captain.
Not that I.
Wait,
Isn't
sorry,
it
it's
Trostnik's
not-
turn? Not that I.
No, it's Dr. Ok's turn. I got that
okay.
mixed up. It's Dr. Ok's turn.
Yeah. Dr. OK is going to. Can I occupy this square in front, like where I was hiding behind cover? Like, can I achieve cover here?
It's a little tenuous.
You would have the same cover as Nico did with the wall if you were standing here. Well, actually, that's hard to say.
Yeah, you would have cover if you were standing. So we're talking about between the back wall of this cargo bay and the crates in front. If you were standing here, you would definitely have cover, I think.
This is inside the room? Or is this
Yeah.
the wall?
This is your back is up against the wall right now.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Because I don't think you can occupy the same square as those crates are in. It's just a little too small.
Yeah, so I have my weapon out. I'm
Okay.
going to hit him one more round.
With the Costa Jet.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me that sweet, sweet roll. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
19 on the die plus
Wow.
3.
Y'all are rolling rocks today. Yeah, that's a hit.
22.
That's a crazy hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
And this is just another blank one, not a
Right.
rice pudding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. How much
What's
damage?
the rule with weapons that have like critical between 19 and 20?
Hold on one sec. It's just a
Is that a weapon specific thing?
5
Yeah.
points of
Or
acid
am I mixing
damage.
games?
5 points of acid damage. Wow, you see that acid start to burn through some of the armor, and you can tell as he kind of shakes off some of the damage.
What a beast.
You're
Some of the
asking about
damage.
19
He shakes off some of the damage.
Yeah,
Like
and
the
by shakes
acid.
off, I mean he shakes. He tries to get the acid off as you've hit it onto his Vesk skin. You were asking about 19 and 20. I think that's just a weapons special property.
Okay, cool. I'm going to move. And
You already
I'm gonna
moved.
Did
check
you already
the door.
move? You can't move.
You
Oh, I
you
can't
already
check-
moved.
All right.
Yeah, you can't move and then after, as we have established on episode
Yeah,
20,
yeah, okay.
not before. That was our fault. Cool. We have fun.
I'm sure I brought that up before, just nobody ever listens to me.
That's super not true. We always do because.
You're
Listen
the
to you, Kevin.
Oh, woe is the rules lawyer. Woe is
Always
my
trying to
life.
break the rules.
Everyone hates the rules.
rules,
That-
rules
Sir
for
Kevin,
pretend
no
time.
one listens to him. He makes his rules and he doesn't do shit. No.
Point of pretend time procedure.
Trostenek points his hammer at Rick and says, "You're next," and then walks over to Heerz to attack. Still gonna take on Heerz after getting hit with the magic missile. Swings this warhammer at you, and that is a 21 to hit.
Well, that does hit.
I thought so.
That's KC,
Where-
right?
That is going to be against. I guess it's probably going to be against EAC.
Oh.
Based on what it
that
is.
Hits then.
Okay.
Ow.
Yeah. Ow. Indeed. Oh, is that what I think it is? Oh, yeah, it is. That's 15 points of damage as this electric
That sounded so
this
gross.
hammer
Is that what I think it
bludgeons
is?
into you.
It sounded so gross, John. Is that what I think it is? Oh, yeah, it is.
Nick, you're the only person who says that. It's all right, Nick. It's a rare
What am I
honor
missing?
that you hold that mantle. So Trostenek hits you with 15 points of damage. Here's I don't know what you're at, but that was intense. This is gonna be a rough fight.
Ow. That's all he says.
Ow. Here's it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Good God. I don't think Heerz can, like... All right, I can now move without invoking an attack of opportunity at this point.
No, because you're back in a threatened square because
good
he moved
lord.
forward. So but like I said, you could do a guarded step and then
run away.
run for it.
You
Yeah.
could.
I think Heerz is going to have to do that because this is insane. So Heerz is going to take a guarded step and he's going to run behind Rick
Okay.
and just lead it right to Rick.
Behind Rick.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna
you are
pass
gonna
through,
you're leaving that threatened square. You're gonna make.
Yes.
He's gonna get
Run
an attack of
towards
opportunity
us,
against you.
friend.
I have to like run away. I can't run past Trostenek.
so yeah,
So-
his threatened squares are the 9 squares around him.
Right, and
So
the thing is that if you make a guarded step into any one of those others, then that was your move action. You can't you moved without incurring an attack of opportunity, but you're still within his range. So if you want to go
Okay.
past him, yeah, but
There you
that
go.
is your move.
Okay.
So you step back,
And
you
then I
two
can
are
run.
in the middle of the room. Yeah.
okay.
Well, you can't run now
Well, I thought I
because
could.
that was your. But,
No, I
well,
thought-
that
Sorry.
the guarded
Can't
step is
run,
your
but
move
he can
action.
move.
I thought a guarded step. Then I could
You
do
can do two
either
move
an
actions,
attack
right?
Next
or I can,
round,
like,
he can run.
That's true. Yeah. You could not shoot or attack at all, and you could make a move action right now to move.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah, you can guarded step and then move.
Yeah,
Cool
Heerz
it,
is getting
rules
the hell
lawyer.
out of here.
Okay.
So
Cool, it rules lawyer.
Cool.
That's
Get to
one,
cover.
two,
Get to cover.
What, like a cool lawyer?
yeah.
Shoot ya!
So
Here's-
each diagonal is 5. When you make 2 diagonals, it's 15. So I feel like you were standing right in front. You took a step back. That's fine. You move 1 diagonal up. That's 5, 10, 15. And then if you move to here, that's 30 feet of movement right behind this crate.
Perfect.
Okay.
That's
So
the
you
plan.
run all the way back. So right now, Trostenek's in the open. Dr. O'Kay's behind cover, behind the secure access. Rick is kind of behind cover, not really. And Heerz and Nico are on the other side of the room. So you definitely are all around him. This is tough. What is he going to do? Was that your turn, Heerz?
That was Heer's turn. I can't do anything else, correct? So
Correct.
Maybe he
Honestly, it's a
wanted
swift
to
action.
get to the center, though.
Maybe he's a secret Solarian. He's just going to explode. Nico, what are you doing?
Nico is going to take another shot, and as he says it, he's going to... I think I have something for this, don't I? I think I do.
What do you have?
Oh, I know what I'm doing.
What?
I'm going to be
What are you
doing a
doing?
trick attack. I'm doing a trick attack.
All right,
Trick
tricky. What are you doing?
Tricky.
Attack!
So I need to do what, a bluff
It's
check?
tricky to Rocco.
Attempt a bluff. I'm doing a bluff check on you.
Okay, and then the DC is
The DC
I think it's 20 plus the creature's CR. Correct, Amundos?
is 20 plus target CR. Yep.
Yeah. So give me your roll, and what do you say with your bluff, or what do you do? What's your bluff action?
So Nico's gonna say over here, and then he's gonna try to duck over. He's gonna duck over the other side of the cover and shoot from there. So
Okay.
he's gonna be
Give me your bluff
popping
roll.
out of the shot slot out of the 90-degree spot, 90 degrees from the top.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
98 degrees from the top. Yep.
And yeah, 90 degrees.
Okay.
Oh my. That's a natty 18.
What's your bluff check?
Plus 8 is 26. That's the bluff check.
You meet it. You can tell that he successfully is looking over, and then you duck down to shoot.
All right, here we go. Here's the shot. Does it hit?
Here's the shot.
17 plus 3 is a 20.
yeah.
Wow. That is a hit.
So, like desperately trying to hit this thing.
You are really... I mean, you guys are rolling pretty well. I'm going to say you're pretty consecutively like, poof, 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 getting pretty hit. Not
All
all
right,
the time,
that's
but
3
sometimes.
points of damage.
3 points of damage. Talk a big talk. Carry a little stick. 3 points of damage. Chipping
I don't
away.
appreciate that, John.
I'm just saying, you're chipping away.
Death by 1,000
Slowly.
cuts on trust.
Death
me.
by 1,000 cuts. But he is currently now flat-footed, so people getting -2 to his AC from, is it for the next round, or is it from the next person who attacks?
I think he's flat-footed for, he's flat-footed through his next turn.
Okay, next turn. Got it. Cool. Done.
So, Nico is going to look over at Heerz just after he pops back inside of cover, and he's going to say to Heerz, I saw this one on a pre-gap show, and he says behind cover, he's like, I fart in your general direction.
Heerz just laughs like nervously because he has no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah, and Nico's like a strange connoisseur of a lot of things pre-gap. Really,
Could I do
really
like
weird.
a knowledge check to see what I
On
would
your
know of
turn.
that reference
On your
as
turn.
Doctor? Okay.
You could, but it's the top of round 3 right now, and it's Rick's turn. What are you doing, Rick?
I'm not trying to be a rules lawyer all the time, but technically
Trying to
using
be
a
cool
skill
sometimes.
is an action.
Technically using what?
Doing a skills check is an action.
Not all of them, but some of them, yes.
Yeah.
I've got a thing for it. Cool. What are you doing on your turn?
Also, I'm looking up the double move thing. I'm not sure if technically you can do a guarded step and then a move.
You can substitute a standard action for a move action. So
Where
that's-
does it say that?
it says at the top of the chapter on attacks.
I mean, sorry, as the rules lawyer,
Yeah,
I
you
spent
should
most
have
of my
known.
game with my nose in this book.
Yeah,
in the
you should have
courtroom.
known. But what do you want to do on your turn?
On my turn, though.
Yeah.
So Rick is going to jump. I'm trying to decide: is he going to slide backwards or
He's going to sashay
Uh,
or
he's
slide to the left.
he's going to move back behind this box here
Okay.
as slickly as
So
possible.
that's 5, 10, 15. Okay, cool. Nice.
So yeah, I think he's just going to shimmy back there,
Okay.
stepping aside.
Just
Nothing too fancy.
Little shims. Little shims.
And then he's going to say to Trustneck, like, "You never answered me. Are you hunting down Algiata?" And then he's going to open fire.
Give me that shot.
Got 17 to hit.
17 to hit against KAC, correct?
Hey, it's an
It's a
azimuth-
kinetic because it's an it's a laser pistol, so it's EAC.
It's laser.
Yeah,
EAC.
that's a hit.
All right.
That's a hit.
That's a D10. 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. Trostanek looks like he is starting to grow weary, and he's pretty bloodied. What else do you want to do on your turn? You moved, you shot, you incited him.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Dr. OK, it's your turn. You wanted to do I believe it was a culture check, correct?
I was making a joke about
There was no action required
Nick's-
if you wanted to do that.
Nick's Monty
Nick's.
Python reference.
Oh, so you
And-
succeeded at your
and
check. That's good.
Dr. OK wonders if his father smells of elderberries.
I'm for the
Classic.
IRL, Kelly did get that reference, just saying.
Yeah.
There we go.
Just for
just
people
not
out there,
Heerz.
it's fun. This is a Monty Python heavy episode
Yeah.
for those Monty Python fans.
That's true.
Dr. OK, what are you doing on your turn?
Dr. OK is going to
Lay it on me.
check the door
Okay.
behind Trustnik, make sure that he's not being followed by anyone.
The door is open, but if you look around, you don't see anybody else in the server farm behind you.
All right, can I roll perception to see if I can operate the door from inside, close and
Yeah. I'll just say that if you want to try and operate it, you can operate it. That's not a problem.
okay. So I'm going to close the door
Okay.
so he can't escape.
Okay. Give me a computers check. Or are you trying to lock it or just close it?
I can lock it.
Okay, then give me a computers check or an engineering check.
That is 13 on the die plus 9 for computers.
Yeah, that's a good enough. You are able to and it's locked. Shut
Does
and
that
locked.
count as my full round? Or
I would say
my-
that interacting with an object is your standard action.
yeah.
And
okay.
you moved over, so that's probably your round.
Yeah. I'm good.
Okay. It is Trostanek's turn. Trostanek is going to turn around after hearing Rick's insightful comment and says, "You're next." And then takes these big lumbering steps over to right in front of you and is going to swing at you. Rick. No joke. That's game.
What? You're cheating us on that one.
John, I would
Yeah.
like to lodge a formal protest about you ending games on dice rolls.
Objection.
I second that objection, Kev. And I think that elderberry smell is you, John. Because you know what really grinds my gears? It's not fumbling a roll or running out of pizza or beer while at the table. No, what grinds my gears is ending the game. Or more to the point, not playing tabletop RPGs. Are you like us? Are you plotting to launch a formal protest against your GM? Or is John just milking the podcast medium to create tension for the sake of performative art? Or, more likely, are we just a bunch of bickering PCs who are always running long? Let us know on our Twitter, @WillSavePodcast, where Kev and John will definitely have some well-reasoned arguments about how they're right. Kelly and I will be sure to post some GIFs for the lulz, and Ninja, our unofficial podcat that secretly whispers to me in the night, will take over my consciousness and surprise us all with his inflammatory remarks in all caps. See you next time, where me and Nick break out pitchforks and storm John's house. Take care, everyone. Except you, John. You take extra care. Until next time.